And we're back again with our NAB 2024 coverage. I am here with Evan Pesses from Wild Capture, and we're going to geek out a little bit on this one. This is pretty cool tech you guys have. So these guys do volumetric capture and create digital humans out of that process, right? Do you want to tell us a little bit about the process, what it is, and what the application is?
Absolutely, yeah. So here at Wild Capture, I'm the head of studio. We're kind of a two-headed monster. We have a product arm and a studio arm. And on the studio arm, our job is to go to our customers and meet them kind of where they are. And what we're doing here is volumetric video. So volumetric video is these capture stages with anywhere between 20, 30, 100 cameras that all surround an actor, capture them all at once, and creates a 3D model out of that person. But it's a video, so it's video footage on top of an animated character. And so what we did is we formed our company to bring this immersive technology to the VFX and animation business at large. And so we developed this product called our Unify Solver, which essentially sorts the data to become a standard animation character. And from now, once you get it to a standard animation character, you can go anywhere.
So let me ask you a dumb question. If you're using a real human, why not just film them on a green screen or something? What's the advantage of the volumetric capture?
Well, with volumetric capture, you can film them from any angle. So not only can you do stunt sequences, can you do cameras that are shot and post that are just virtual cameras. You can also bring it into virtual production. And ultimately, you can bring real people into fully animated environments without having to do plates or motion control.
And you can place them wherever you want. You can time them however you want. And you can get them basically in any position, any location, preserving the original movement. But you guys do some secret sauce to actually get the clothing to look realistic too, right?
Yeah, so beyond just... Look, I love to say that volumetric video, its biggest strength is that it sort of breaks the uncanny valley right out of the box. So like unlike mocap, where you can get it to look really, really good, but it takes a long time and it takes really, really skilled technicians to do it, and coordination between what you're capturing on set with post-production, with the environments you're going into. Volumetric video just out of the box is the real person because it is true human capture. So the little nuances of all of our performance gets captured. But what we're able to do is create this consistency in the mesh that creates this watertight boundary that allows for us to be able to simulate virtual CG clothing on top of it. We're also able to do like character effects, like I could break into a million pieces or catch fire, or you could ragdoll me. You could do all these different kind of things that you could do in traditional animation pipelines with volumetric video. And so we believe that the advantage of what we're bringing is the functionality and optimization to something that looks really good. And then once you do that, you can use all the traditional tools and all the traditional pipelines that already exist, which means you can go to every market, from fashion to sports to VFX, what have you.
And we'll hopefully include some links or a link to samples of what this looks like, because it's pretty amazing. Is it out there already? Or?
Yeah, it's all out there. Yeah. We have a lot of stuff out there. We just finished at the end of last year. We just finished. We did all the virtual, all the volumetric crowds for Megalopolis, for Francis Ford Coppola's biggest movie they just come out with, and we're pretty excited about it.
So you guys build walk cycles for some of those things for the crowd stuff?
Yeah, so we captured about 70 unique characters to create 250 characters for the movie. We shot about 90 minutes of about 90 minutes of footage. It was quite a lot of.
Do you know how much data that was on your, like, how much data was that on the hard drive? Do you have any recollection? Because that's gonna be a lot.
I would say I don't have that number in front of me. I probably should.
But it's. I imagine you didn't put that on a SanDisk.
Here's the trick, though, and not to get too salesy though, because here's the deal. Obviously, so we shot at our partner stage in Atlanta at CMII at GSU. There are wonderful partners of ours, and we've shot a bunch of stuff there. So that's a 40 view stage. Great quality capture stage, RGB cameras. It's like huge, beautiful lighting rig that we've kind of helped evolve that stage quite a bit. And it's quite a lot of data, 32 cameras, 60 frames a second, what have you. But one of the cool things about our technology is when we do resolve the character with our Unify solver, it actually gets rid of about 90% of the data. So the final product is significantly more efficient than just even a solved volumetric character. And that has mainly to do with the fact that we're kind of throwing away all that redundant data that's not needed.
Now, are you capturing the material properties like albedo and subsurface scattering, or is that being rebuilt as a shader afterwards?
So I will say subsurface scatter is something that we're getting into that we'd love to talk about maybe 2025 NAB.
Yeah, I mean, that would be impressive if you could do that, because that's tricky under the best circumstances. But
we have some tricks, and but I don't want to.
Yeah,
I don't want to give
it
away.
Fair enough.
It is fun. We are working down that. But yes, you're not the only person asking that question, and we are listening loud and clear, because that's ultimately what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
Is we don't want the tech to drive the creative. We want the creative needs of our customers to drive what we're building.
So, let's say I'm a producer of a decent budget music video. Can I afford you guys?
Absolutely.
Okay.
At the end of the day, we're trying to make sure that this can scale to everybody.
Yeah.
Not everyone can afford 90 minutes.
This is not going to be a 30-second TikTok video, but
yeah, exactly.
But there is something. Yeah. Okay. So, if people want to get in touch with you guys and talk to you about projects, what do they do?
All right. First of all, reach out to us at wildcapture.io. That's our
.io.
website.
Yep.
IO. Yeah. We're also on LinkedIn. We're on the social medias of the sorts. All WildCapture.io is our handles.
And you're
here.
left coast based, or?
Yeah, we're in Los Angeles.
Okay.
We do have a stage in Atlanta, and then we have folks all around the world. We're also, one of the main things that we want to always let everyone know is that we are stage agnostic. We are technology agnostic.
Right.
So if you have a VolCap stage, we're working with folks in Japan and Europe. They're all different technologies. Ultimately, at the end of the day, we'll work with you wherever you are, and we'll process your data, and depending on what you need, we'll send it back.
And if you want to end up in Maya, Houdini, or even Unreal Engine,
Maya, Houdini, Blender, Unreal,
whatever.
We're definitely pretty excited about a bunch of the stuff we've been doing in Unreal.
Sure.
That's pretty exciting, and that gets us into that broadcast world. So
that's really cool. It's really fun technology. It's unusual, and as someone that has done crowd simulations, it kind of makes me cry a little bit. So. It's good. I appreciate it. And thanks so much for it. Now, you guys, do you have a presence at NAB, or?
So we are premiering one of our projects.
Yep.
At the Infinite Reality booth.
Infinite Reality, and is that tomorrow?
That is over here, and then tomorrow we've got two folks on our team. Louis Normandin, our COO, he's got a talk over there tomorrow at 2 p.m. And then our CEO, Will Driscoll, is on a panel talking about digital humans.
All right.
Over at the Connect.
Cool.
Connect area.
All right. Well, thank you so much for swinging by, and look forward to seeing more of this stuff.
Of course.
All right.